In the workshop today, I spoke about three of the trendiest topics in competition right now: labor markets, algorithmic collusion, and sustainability. Three topics in which the Portuguese Competition Authority is extremely invested and has done relevant work in the last few years. In fact, in labor markets, I believe we have been for a while now at the forefront of competition advocacy and enforcement in Europe. We started out with an issues paper and then a best practices guide on competition in labor markets, and followed that with a series of relevant investigations, including our landmark case, standalone no poach in the football market, that is being assessed by the ECJ in a preliminary ruling. And it's interesting because I believe that we will see a lot more investigations in labor markets in the future, unless the ECJ has a decision that somehow limits the possibility for a clean and more simple by-object approach regarding standalone no-poach infringements. So it will be very relevant. No pressure for the ECJ, but I believe that they have the future of labor market infringement and enforcement on their hands. Regarding algorithmic collusion, we've done some advocacy as well in the Portuguese Competition Authority. Didn't really relate it to any specific investigation, but I believe that the topic leads to a lot of questions and a lot of decisions that the competition enforcers have to face. The first is, should we focus on complex algorithms, test them in-house with data? Is it feasible? Does it make sense? Or, on the other hand, should we focus on more explicit and traditional collusion cases that merely have a digital twist? And for me, the answer is quite clear. I believe that algorithms should be assessed as a tool to achieve collusion. So you should have the more traditional approach. That's determined by the legal framework we have, I believe, and the competition enforcers should have that in mind, that probably a court will not uphold a decision from the enforcer that leaves doubt regarding the evidence and the purpose of colluding by the companies. One last mention to the topic of sustainability. We've done some work as well. It's a priority topic for us. I believe it was last August that we've published a best practices guide on sustainability agreements that was recently nominated for this year's Concurrences antitrust writing awards. And we are very honored and thank you for the nomination. We are, as I said, very invested in the topic, mostly in terms of advocacy. We haven't dealt with any enforcement action until now, but we remain vigilant and very focused and continue to invest in advocacy initiatives, and hope that it has a positive effect in alerting companies to the topic, the Portuguese companies that might be thinking about sustainability objectives and initiatives, and possibly lead to detection of antitrust conduct that will certainly assess and prosecute if that's the case.